What's the crack, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Cards everywhere here. Today we're just going to be grinding out a few games using the deck I showcased earlier on today. I made a few small modifications. I put Unintelligent Design in, and I put Archangel in just to reduce the energy cost a little bit, as it was getting a little dodgy towards the end of the game. I will have the new deck code down in the description. So let's just jump straight in and see if we can finish off rank 5 here. So we found the opponent straight away. We'll give him a hello. So we will get Boris, Vitruvian Man and the Eye around for a 307 start. So we are facing a Statue of Liberty deck. A strong deck to be sure. So this will be a good test to see how far we can get here. There is Yule Cash to help put the squeeze on the opponent's energy a little. So we're going to go Cash, Sir Galahad and Skin. The Sir Galahad will reduce the cost of Grail permanently. Unfortunately, I still don't think it's worth playing quite yet. So we'll save it for the next go around. There's our Archangel. Go with the Gavel Gauche and Femur for a 341. So it looks like the opponent has used up quite a bit of his energy, but I'm sure he's playing Magna Carta. So hopefully we can get him on the next round, get the win, and then round 3 we should have with just the arena advantage. And then hopefully we'll have the energy advantage from there on out. So we're going to go Ragnarok straight around with the consciousness and unintelligent design. So the opponent did have the Door to Hell, but we're not too far behind. And the unintelligent design will increase the cost of his history cards by 1 until played. There's the Blood, Sweat and Tears combo. So we'll get that out for a 408. And I think we'll be able to play Grail next turn if we need to, just to secure the win. So there is his Magna Carta. So we were able to catch back up and get in the lead here. So I think I will play the Holy Grail just to get it back around. We'll play Boris and Sinterklaas for 502. I think it'll be just enough to secure the win. Just barely, but that's all I needed. Of course, I could have played Vitruvian Man to be a bit more sure, but I prefer to have that for this round. So I'm going to play Vitruvian Man, Sir Galahad and the Icelandic Yule Cash for 183. So we are quite far behind, but we have the arena advantage, so I don't see a problem in catching right back up. So I am going to get the Archangel, the Brain. Actually, I'm going to get Gavel Gauche and the Brain for 480. So the opponent is starting to struggle on energy. He is on the minimum now. And we're going to steal a bit more to secure our energy a little bit. There is the Ragnarok. So I am going to get Ragnarok right back around. with the consciousness and the eye be a 4-4-6. Plenty enough to get the win. So the opponent did quit. He did see what was going to happen to him later on in that game. So there is the first round. So we'll just jump straight into another one here. Hopefully we can get 3 quick wins. And that will do us for today. So we've found another real opponent. I found you don't get too many bots at the start of the week, as there is a lot of people playing. So it looks to be another Statue of Liberty deck. So we're going to get Boris back around, the Sinterklaas and the Consciousness for a 251 start. The opponent had a strong starting hand as well, so we are at a loss at the moment. But getting Boris early means our Grail will be nice and cheap when we want it. So we're going to get Ragnarok, the Archangel and Skin around for a 304. We've already put a good drain on the opponent's energy so far. So I think I will give up this round and just get my cards around for rotation for the next time. The thing I've noticed about the energy this week is cards that give you a little bit more permanently are not fantastic unless you can use a good few of them to get them quick. Because by the end of the game, you're already at a minimum of 12. So unless you can get it above that, it's not really worth doing. So we're going to play the Blood, Sweat and Tears combo. I like to put Sweat in front for the cost reduction. We can get that around faster and makes the cards easier to play. And I might play Sir Galahad and then get the Grail around on the last turn of this round. There is Yulkesh, the Gabalgosh and Sir Galahad. So we're very far behind. But I might just play the Holy Grail anyway this turn, just to get it around a bit quicker. So we're going to play Boris the Younger, and I suppose I'll play a Vitruvian Man as well for a 492. Not enough to get the win, but I think the last 3 rounds we should be safe enough. If we can get the next 2 around, we should be fine for the last round. So we're going to send Ragnarok back around with the Archangel and Consciousness for a 261 start. The opponent is struggling on the energy at the moment. So I think we will be cruising for the rest of this game. So we'll go eye, femur and skin. So 583. Plenty strong enough to get us back in the lead here. Or at least close to it. Ah yeah, we're a few points ahead. There is We'll play the unintelligent design with the sweat and the tears. So 283, not fantastic, hopefully enough to get the win here. We cut it a bit close, but we got the win. So we just need to secure this round and we should be fine. There is blood. We get the brain around and the gavel gauche for a 229 start. Hopefully the Yule Cash will put the squeeze on his energy again. That gives us a good lead here. And the gauche will give us a little bit more energy to play with. So we're going to go with the Grail, the Sir Galahad, and the Yule Cash for a 383. And then next turn we'll get rid of Boris and Sinterklaas out of the hand. And the Ragnarok will make sure he can't play anything right now. Yeah, we'll go with this hand just to give the boosts to everything. The opponent is holding back on all his energy. I'm not sure if he's rotated properly for his Door to Hell. But we have what we need for our Brilliant Human Body this round. So we're going to go straight into it with a 646. Opponent did have a big hand. But we have a decent lead now and more Brilliant Human Body cards on the way. So we're going to get the Skin, the Ragnarok, and the Unintelligent design around, I think. Yeah, for 419. And then we should have the Blood, Sweat and Tears with the Brain boost for the last turn, which would be more than enough to win the game. So, Blood, Sweat, Tears, 593, plus the boost from Tears. Very strong hand from the opponent, but not enough to win the game. There we go, 2 in the bag. We'll try and get one more in to finish out rank 5. So what's everybody else using this week? I've seen some primates. I think they'll be quite strong. And a few of the marsupials as well. I'm not sure what else. Nothing super special this week that I've seen so far. So we get the Galahad around with the Vitruvian Man and the Yule Cash for a 221 start. It is another Statue of Liberty deck. This one is playing Ghost. So our Sir Galahad making the Grail cheaper when we do draw it. So we're going to get Sinterklaas, Consciousness and Unintelligent design. 148. I don't think we'll be winning this first round. So we're 265 behind. We did increase the cost of some of his cards, but I don't think it'll be enough. So we get the Gavel Gauche and the Sweat. Hopefully we draw blood next turn so we can get them close to each other. So again, we lose the first round, but I think we can more than safely come back. Unfortunately, we didn't draw the blood. So I am going to hold on to Tears. We play Ragnarok, the Boris, and the Brain, I think, for a 308. He's only getting his Magna Carta around now, so we might be able to catch him on the energy going forward here for the rest of the game. So I'm going to play the Grail now with the Eye and Femur, just to rotate the Grail around for the next time we draw it. And if he was planning to get ahead to play the Tower right now, it's not going to work out for him. So we're going to play the Skin, the Sir Galahad, and the Vitruvian Man for a 324. Plenty enough. Unfortunately, we won the turn, so he will get the Ghost off. So there is Consciousness, Sinterklaas, and Yilkash for 188 start. Not too far behind. We're a good bit, but not unreachable, especially with the Blood, Sweat, and Tears combo coming very, very soon. We're going to go Gavel Gauche, Archangel, and Unintelligent Design. The opponent did get the Door to Hell, so he will have a big advantage here. We'll see what he's going to do. It is a massive turn. But I still will probably play the Blood, Sweat, and Tears just to rotate it around for the last round of the game. There it is. So we're going to go Sweat, the Tears, and the Blood for a 494. We'll see if the opponent took a risk. So I'm not sure. Looks like he did take the risk and it didn't pay off for him. So we got a sneaky win there. And now we have the arena advantage. So I'm going to get the Holy Grail, the Eye, and Boros out of the hand for a 696 start. That will be fairly hard for the opponent to come back from. So we have a good 300, nearly 400 lead. And we get the Femur out. So we go Femur, Skin, and Ragnarok for a 656. The opponent did play the Tower just to try and desperately come back, but not enough. And our brain will unlock for this turn. So brain, consciousness, and Vitruvian Man for a 582 finish. Unless the opponent has something absolutely fantastic in the hands, he has no chance of coming back. So there we have it, folks. We give you a good game. So this is the slightly modified version of the deck. I'll put the deck code in the description if you want to try out this version. I would say it's slightly more consistent than the one I posted earlier on. So if you want to check it out, do so. And don't forget to let me know down in the comments how it works out for you. And stay tuned for more deck profiles later in the week. And we'll leave it at that. Cards everywhere, out.